Hello. Welcome to Journal with Me. I'm Kathy Hampton of Wellside Retreats, Wellness and Healing Practices, and I want to welcome you to Journal with Me. If you are new to the channel, we spend Tuesdays, right now, journaling together for our wellness, healing, clarity, self awareness, self observation. Take my glasses off, a little fuzzy. And yeah, we work together. This is a space for women in particular, but anyone can journal and follow along. But it's for the purposes of women 50 and over to um, realize their potential to expand themselves after the age of 50 and older and more mature. 50 and over, I should say. And I want to welcome you to the channel. If you haven't come by and visited with us before, it's a community of sister journalers, and we spend time in community here in this space, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, most Tuesdays, and into the coming months, we'll be including Thursdays as well. I'm Kathy Hampton, as I said. I'm a transformational life coach and wellness facilitator of various practices, including journaling, yoga, meditation, and I guess I'm going to throw in walking. I call that a practice because I get out and go walking, and it makes me feel better, makes me feel well, alive. And so that's what we also talk about here. We talk about wellness and healing practices that make us feel connected, our body, mind, and spirit connected, where we are feeling whole, feeling better, overcoming some of the things that we've had in our lives that have kept us stagnant, stuck, not moving. And we try to move to a better place in our lives at this stage of life. So welcome to the channel. And practically what we do here is we journal, and I want to just let you know that if you have not journaled before, it's a simple practice of writing, doodling, creating on pages. And all you need is a notebook or a more formal journal. I use this. I use many books, but this is labeled Morning Pages. And that's a form of journaling that I do. And usually it's for about 3 pages. It's a free flow um, journaling where you write what comes up for you, a stream of consciousness. Or lately, I've been providing prompts for journaling, kind of up leveling the journaling experience by including a prompt. And you can see, I believe on the banner, the prompt for today. The prompt would be, that's the wrong one. That was last week. The prompt today is, have you stretched yourself in the last 2 weeks? Okay. So before we get started, we're gonna do a little calming down. And then if you choose to write about this, write and answer this prompt, you can. If not, feel free to download what's on your heart and mind and spirit in a more stream of conscious, free flowing mode. Okay, but we are up leveling our journaling here. We're digging a little deeper. We're asking questions of ourselves. And I'll get to this prompt again before we get started with the journaling. So Let's see, that was from last week. That keeps coming up. Um, and I don't want it to. I was trying to put my name in there. Hello, Noel. Good evening to you, because it is evening for you. Yeah, great that you could join us, even as you are getting ready to unwind from the day in your time zone. Glad to have you here. Glass half full. I'm so happy to see you. You know, you're up early. So good morning to you. And it is afternoon for me. We are all around the world journaling together. And that's a great thing. That it really is a great thing that there are people all over the world. And I know them. Wow. I know these people and have met them and spent time with them. And it's really exciting to know that we can do something in common together in different parts of the world, as we are global citizens. I believe that's just something that I believe. We have no barriers. We don't have any borders. We are all together, especially with the internet, right? As long as we don't have any um, problems with our internet, we can communicate freely and spend good time with one another. Glad to see you here, glass half full. So let's do this. Um, let's get prepared for our journaling session. And when I say that, sometimes we're rushing to get to something or change our position in our home or change what we're doing, and it uses up some energy. So before we start delving into journaling or whatever practice that you are doing, it could be yoga, meditation, or continued meditation, prayer, tapping, walking, if you are listening to me on your head phones or AirPods. Let's settle down, get comfortable, get in our space, get grounded, even get grounded. Because if you're seeing this on YouTube, it's a possibility you could be outside sitting under a tree or standing with your feet on sand or grass. You can close your eyes. Get seated comfortably. If you can, place your feet on the ground if you're sitting down. If you're not, that's okay. If you're lying in bed, be sure you're lying on your back in corpse pose. Shavasana, laying flat with your hands facing the ceiling without a pillow under your head or a soft cushion. Let's put it that way. Your head is not too elevated to calm to not put a crimp in your neck. You might want to put a smile on your face to ease your worries and your muscles in your face. A smile uses less muscles and can provide some pleasure. Notice your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, even your tummy. Notice the pattern of your breathing. I call my pattern circular or like a wave. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths to calm ourselves by inhaling through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. And you can sigh or hum as the air is coming out of your mouth, emoting if you'd like. And you can do this in your own time, inhaling through the nose. Squeezing the air out of your mouth from your diaphragm. Once again, inhaling through the mouth, through the nose, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Once again, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Returning to your natural breathing pattern. I invite you to add a word of gratitude. A simple thank you is fine. Allowing yourself to open your eyes slowly and gently, fluttering the eyelids if you need to. Then looking around the room, your space, home, your familiar. Okay. And we'll spend 15 minutes journaling, and I'll come back on and bring you back for a conversation. And again, if you choose to journal for your practice today, your wellness and healing practice for today, feel free to use this particular prompt that's on the screen. And that prompt is, how have you stretched yourself in the last 2 weeks? And we'll come back and we'll talk about that. That's the name of the episode for today, is Stretch Yourself. We'll talk about that. So happy journaling to you. I'm going to turn off my microphone not to disrupt you or distract you in your practice. Happy journaling. Okay, welcome back. Our time for the 15 minutes, I guess, is up. I hope that you were able to journal. If you want to continue, please do so. You can put me in the background. Um, yeah, so I was successful in completing my morning pages, although they were completed in the afternoon, not necessarily in my morning, but felt a sense of accomplishment in my practice today. I halfway spent time on the prompt itself about how have I stretched myself in the last 2 weeks. And I guess the reference point for me was that I was able to look back over the month of September 1st. And it was a very full month. I don't know about you, but September seemed full, not necessarily fast. It didn't go by fast, but it was just full of things that had to be done. There was a lot of movement that took place for me. There's travel, there was um, appointments, um, various conversations, lessons that were learned. All types of things happened during this month. And I didn't realize from day to day what the date was this month. September seemed to go by, you know, kind of slow to me until I heard the song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember the 21st day of September? Did I realize that it was later in the month, and so much had happened. I didn't know the date. Done is done, Noel. All right, done is done. Yeah, it's done. So, but what I wanted to, I guess, I the reason why I really have this prompt up today is because I started something new before the end of the month, uh, probably a week ago. Yeah, it's been a week. I started Pilates, and so um, I was able to finally meet a Pilates instructor. Has a little studio right near me, and was able to sign up for uh, his Pilates instruction. And I will say that I never had Pilates with, I guess, the transformer or all the machines or devices or whatever. I've done Pilates on the floor. And so uh, I am stretching my spine, my shoulders, isolating my core like I've never isolated anything before. And I'm noticing the difference quite quickly, actually. Um, and it's been amazing. So I'm learning something new. There, I'm stretching my body, I'm stretching my mind, and I feel better because I have been stretching. Um, well, I will say that today was actually the second day of Pilates. So, but other other times I have been stretching my body also, and I've been stretching my mind all this month further than I had. It seemed like that's why it's been so full. So that's why the prompt is what it is. Um, how have you stretched yourself in the last 2 weeks? Um, I've been stretching myself, I will say, all month. and it's been good. It's been good. I've surprised myself. I've questioned myself. I've doubted myself, then turn it around and I don't doubt myself. Like question. I guess I should say question myself. Being introspective. I'm creating more. I've done a lot more writing this month than I had. I would say during this quarter of the year. So I'm doing a lot more. And I just ask you to maybe sit with that prompt and ask yourself, how have you stretched yourself? Um, and it's all been good. I'm actually very happy that I've had the opportunities to stretch myself, whether I'm questioning or being more introspective or not, and affirming myself for being glad that I've learned certain lessons, that I've had great experiences. I've been grateful for all of them. And I think it's autumn, I guess, or fall in the United States. And the leaves are changing in certain parts of the country. They are changing here slowly, I think. And so, with all of that change, you're bound to change if you've experienced a lot of things and things have been full for you, whether that's good, bad, indifferent, uh, beautiful, ugly. There's been a lot of change in the world, as well as probably things swirling around us individually or collectively. So, um, and how it may make you feel is one thing, but taking a look at it and allowing yourself um, to not necessarily push it away, but to see how it may have changed you or stretched you, right? Because change is inevitable. It's just the amount of change that we sometimes have to deal with that is, can be heavy or like I say, I'm calling it full because it just feels like, it's not weighty. I feel more full, like I had a big meal. I've been consuming lots of change and differences. Like I'm feeling full, right? And I'm slowly digesting, right? And learning about what's going on. So, and it's all been good. It really has been. And I hope that you continue your growth and the changes that you may be going through. I hope that you can manage them and put them in their proper place and space, and have been enjoying this last month and the coming month of October. So, Noel, glass half full. I hope that you have enjoyed today's journaling session. If you're seeing this on the replay, please leave a comment. If you have enjoyed today's journaling session, please give me a thumbs up, like it, share it, even if you know someone who might want to journal or listen to something about change and transformation and stretching themselves. let them know about the channel, and subscribe to the channel. There are also other opportunities in the description box for possible coaching, as well as my Substack account where I've written some posts, my website, which has not been updated lately, but does still have information in there for you to also sign up for coaching, or to see what books I've recommended as part of a book club that is now on hiatus, but will be starting to have whole sessions. I will recommend a book for you that has just been published by a fellow um, scribe, sister scribe, in part of um, the writing community that I'm part of. And that book by Robin Allison Davis is Surviving Paris. Robin Allison Davis, Surviving Paris. It is out. It's been published. It is. You can get it in Barnes and Nobles, I believe, in books bookshop.org, I believe, has it there. And Robin has been on a book tour um, with conversation as well as book signing for the last, I attended that first one, and I forget, it was this month. That's how full things have been. But she has had a launch in Paris, um, Washington, D.C., New York City. She also was going to be at the Wolf Creek Library in the um, Atlanta, Georgia, October 4th, this coming week. And there is a book discussion there. I believe she'll be going to Chicago as well. So get your copy of Surviving Paris, a memoir of healing in the city of light. Okay, I'm going to be placing this also as a book recommendation on my website as well. Um, and yeah, she is finished writing this first published uh, memoir, and go out and get a copy. So have a great day. Create a great day for yourself. You can do that, and I plan on doing so. I've gotten started with my Pilates early morning session, a writing session, and now a journaling session. And I'm going to spend part of the day walking and doing some other good things. So create a great day for yourself. I look forward to seeing you again next Tuesday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and sending much love to you. Hope you have a great day. You're welcome, Noel. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me again. I really appreciate you coming, and enjoy that you do come to journal with me. All right. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.